Hey everybody, it's Brandon back with a new segment for you guys called Ask a Fat Man. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a fat man. And being fat, I know my way around some food and restaurants. And I get asked all the time, what is your secrets to getting the best food, the best deals, and the best bang for your buck, both in restaurants and when trying to cook at home? So I decided to start this segment where I talk about some tips from a fat man. So today we're going to talk about wings. So anyone who knows me knows that wings are my absolute favorite food. I don't really care if that's a stereotype. I think they're freaking delicious. They're yummy. I can eat them by the pound. And I gotta admit, I'm a bit particular about my wings. So I actually try wings. Anytime I go to a restaurant, I try their wings. But I'm very particular. So a good wing has to be crispy, right? They need a sauce that has some flavor but doesn't overpower it. If I bite into a soggy wing, I'm mad. But the problem you run into, at least in Arkansas where I'm from, is that there's really two different ways to get wings. You can go the commercial route with big name places like Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings. But for the good places, you gotta go local. You gotta find that hole in the wall, where they're doing country style wings. If you look in your area, you will find some of the local brands, and those are gonna be really the best wings. But they're not always an option. And of course, with the COVID and everything, they don't always deliver, or they're not always open when you want them to open. So, here's my secret to turning those commercial wings, which are usually okay, but they do a lot of things like par cook their wings and, have a bunch cook at once, which leads to wings that are, soggy or rubbery. So I have a couple secrets to getting the best, freshest tasting wings. So one, if you want the freshest wings, you might pay a couple dollars more. You gotta switch it up on them. Order something like all flats or all drums if you have a particular one. And then usually they'll have to get you some fresh because everything else is kind of all mixed up and they don't want to be trying to touch it through that much. But my main secret is ask for well done wings. And what this means is that instead of cooking it till they know it's done, they cook it usually a couple minutes more, and you end up with a wing that's extra crispy. A little bit drier than your regular wing, but usually a good sauce makes up for that, and there's no loss in flavor. And for me, the crispiness is the most important part of biting into a wing. Like, if I don't get that crunch, I'm mad. But it's also the way, especially if you're doing delivery, to make sure that when you get a delivery or you're doing a pickup, that your wings aren't completely soggy and gross by the time they get home. That extra crispy really, really does help. Extra crispy or country fried. And what country fried is basically they roll it in flour, they fry it, and they roll it in the sauce. That's honestly my favorite, but to each his own, right? And a lot of the commercial places don't really offer that option. My secondary tip is know the app. So I'm going to use Wingstop because around here that's probably the better brand around here. There's a few tricks that you can do to pay less money, and with COVID and everything and not want to go in the restroom, getting cheaper delivery. So Wingstop actually offers delivery in a lot of areas now. And they actually use delivery through services like DoorDash, Uber Eats, stuff like that. But if you order through the Wingstop website, usually the fees are a lot less. So instead of paying a delivery fee and their service fees and all that, usually you just pay like a couple dollar delivery fee. Great way to save a little bit of money. The second thing you can do is maximize the add-ons. So I'm going to give you an example. I can order a party pack and get like wings, fries, a few dips, and usually it's something like $27, $28. But if I'm eating for just me, here's a secret, a trick. Don't tell nobody about this, alright? It's from me to you. What you do is you order the individual pack. That's going to get you 10 wings, fries, and a drink. Here's what you do. You add 5 wings. That's going to be about $5, but the pricing on it with the combo actually comes out to a couple dollars cheaper. So you got to mix and match. And here's like the extra part of that secret. So technically, you're only able to add 5 one time to an order because they don't want people taking advantage of it. But when you're ordering online or ordering through the app, when you're doing your regular order, there'll be an option to add 5 wings there. And then when you go to your payment screen, there'll be a little banner at the top, and it's going to have different add-ons. And one of the add-ons will be add another 5 wings. So you've just added 10 wings for $10, which is going to be cheaper than trying to get the 20 wings and then get the fries separately. And the drink is usually going to be $3 or $4 cheaper than even the group packs. So it really is all about ordering directly to the site if you're going to do delivery, getting them well done or country fried to prevent sogginess and help enhance the flavor of plainer sauce of these commercial brands, and then making sure that you're playing around with the pricing to make sure you're getting the best bang for your buck. This has been Ask a Fat Guy. If you have any suggestions or anything you want to know, please drop a comment down below, and I will do whatever you want for our next segment. Thank you. Peace.